Hello guys and welcome to Indian Nature Gaming. We are back with some more Leaderboards season 32. Yes, 32. Really had to think on that one. Took me quite a while to get all this sorted, and I'll show you why. That's why I haven't dug too much yet. Winter hit when I was dealing with my open pit, and what I had left wasn't big enough. That's good timing. Wasn't big enough to rip, so I had to go to day one. I could dig some of it. Then when I couldn't, I went to setup. Slight change this time. There's no wavetables down here, and there's no wavetables over here. You can see another third pipe, but it's not plugged in right now. The third pipe does go all the way up to the equipment shed, but this is the problem. We're out of pressure. Now I did at one point, condense no, that one doesn't count because that's inbound, but every little pipe I pulled in as tight as possible, and I did have it all working simultaneously. But then when you save and load, the pipes get flicked around, don't they? And suddenly it wasn't working again. So we're only going to plug in this pipeline when we need it. There's no buckets in here yet, but it's a nice flat surface for us to stick a lot of buckets. So I suppose I could have set those up in the corner over there, or even there, saved a bit of pipe. Maybe I'll look into that another time. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, see where I'm at. I was in the top 10 on seasonal, and I was 11th, I think. Or I've been kicked down to 14th. It's only 13k away though, so that's not bad. And I'm still in the top 10 on seasonal. Perfect. Oh, what's old man doing? Where's old man at? 20,000. So he's somewhere around. Well, he's 8k shy, so I'd say he's in the top 15, maybe top 20 at worst. 33,000. Oh, he's here. He's number 16 here. It needs just a little bit more gold. A little bit more dirt chucked in. I got all my machines set up now so that I can fast travel around as I need to. So that's all good. Oh, yeah, I've got my RAM. I am now. I don't know. I've never had more than 16GB of RAM, so this seems just over excessive to me. But I've got 32GB of RAM now, so yeah, there's that. Thanks again to you guys for all the recent upgrades. But at least, if a game's being overly greedy, then I've got the extra, and that would account for one extra stick, but two, it's kind of like my backup now. So I've had the initial 2 sticks for a few years now, since lockdown. Same time I got because when I got my card, I did a big PC upgrade, like overhaul sort of thing. So I've got several parts at once, and so they're a few years old now. So if one of them decides to suddenly break, I've got backup, so that should be fine. So I've no need to worry about that for a while. But my PC's beasting out pretty well right now. Well, mid-tier beasting, let's call it. Right, how did... That's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to deal to this. Don't want to keep getting stuck on it. And we'll leave that one there, see how it works. See how it works out. Right, so... No, it's that one as well. God damn it. I stuck it here because I was trying to reduce distance for hoses. Oh, okay, come on. Now you're in the way. There we go. I wonder. Wait, why is that switched off? But I'm curious about something. If I plug that one in, yeah, it goes all no, can't do that. But if I turn the plant off, no. Well, that's stupid. That should allow it. If that's off, then the water pressure that was being used here should be able to be split between the rest. That is very, very annoying. But, oh well. Right, now we can actually get back to doing things. I need to see how this split, because it's been doing that multi-tier split again. That's why that bucket's at 95% and that one is at 17%. Because when that split into two different sections, I used these to fill them up. To bring them to capacity. Oh, and all that humming and hawing about whether or not I should preload stuff, send it back into storage. It was pointless in the end. When I've done this set of mats, I'll explain why. So I leave these two unwashed. You guys know that. Excuse me. It's so that these ones are the ones that will fill up next. Makes it easier for swapping out. These two were in storage over winter, and I earned the gold from whatever was in these two sets of mats, and they came out clean. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It wouldn't have worked. I started the actual mining pretty much about 8 PM on day 2. No, 8 PM on day 1, sorry. Something like that. So this is mostly going to be 9 days worth of mining when we do our clean out. Which isn't going to obviously be for a little bit. Oh, did I leave them running? I did. Damn it. That is going to be slightly problematic trying to fuel these ones up at the moment. I suppose I could reset the trailer. I've got all my work. Oh, I need to look at this actually. I've set all my workers up. Everything's got a worker now. And then the rest were converted to mechanics. Oh my god. I think this is the most mechanics I've had in a game. And the previous most amount was like 6 or 7. Something stupid like that. So let's see. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, I've lost track. I've lost track. I saw the overseer coming up and I was trying not to count him. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mechanics. Oh, and I did actually have to replace some parts as well. I feel like I felt like this at the beginning of the game. Things were breaking down faster than they were being repaired by my one mechanic I had at the time than usual. So I just put it down to it being not enough mechanics. But then winter rolled around on this one, and they almost all my breakable stuff that was on claim broke to within 25% left. So I did actually have to replace the teeth on this. I replaced the hydraulics. The track pad, wherever that is. There. And the sun gears. Because I needed this to finish doing what I was doing on the claim. And I also had to replace the hydraulics on the Cougar there. So she's had an oil change. She's raring to go. Fanfuss, hello. No, I disagree, dude. I feel like the breakdown rate is higher for some reason. I'm not enough. I'm not saying I need 10 mechanics, but I had like 1 or 2 mechanics at the beginning, and they weren't keeping up. And then when winter came around this time around, everything broke within... Normally it's like 50% they have left. But they had 25% left. Maybe it's because I'm in year 4. Maybe the further in you go, the worse the winters are or something. I don't know. Oh, a random bucket got away. What year are you in the game, though? But then again, I had one mechanic, like literally where at the very beginning, when I was doing my waterfall area, things were breaking or on the verge of dying on me. So now I've just got an army of super mechanics. Look, see, that's how quick they repair stuff. See that that flashed yellow for like 2 seconds. That hose. But anyway, it doesn't matter to me. I don't actually know what I'm paying for my staff right now, but I'm still paying a lot less for the staff than I was for the equipment. So this is where nighttime turns up, and turns out I'm paying like 300 grand for my workers. I did not reset the car. Why did the car get reset? I specifically did not want the car reset. That's why I highlighted the trailer. Right, let's turn these belts off for a second. That was pathetic. I think I hit the dirt mound there. Ah, okay. We've got no reach. We've got no long game. That's what we call the Prince of Persia shot. Oi, 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 Cougar. No. You can't have that gold. That's my gold. It's a bad Cougar. First try. Right, there's none that I missed, is there? You're not hiding any, Cougar? No? Not under your curves anywhere? Fingers crossed we can get out of this hole. Oh, we got lucky. Usually a little harder. Didn't want to turn. I think she's adjusting to her new, the new hydraulics in her system. She's not used to being this good. Not used to being reinforced. Doing quite well on the channel upgrade subscriber, not subscription, subscriber count there as well. Slowly closing in. We're almost at 50 to go. Literally like 6 to 8 months ago, I needed about 300 plus subs. So you guys, with your support, have been awesome. You really, really have. I mean, a lot of the people finding me is because of this game. Don't get me wrong, and I will still continue doing it, but I'll also be doing other games too. But I'm just really glad that my channel is being shown now. People are actually able to find it. That's the hardest thing about being a content creator, especially one that I don't like going around going, hey, look at my channel in forums and things like that. I'm the sort of person who, because my last channel basically filled up with dead subs. At the time I had like 3,000 subs and 7 people would watch a video, if that. If that. Sometimes I wouldn't have any. So I'm now of the ilk that I won't tell people to come check out my channel. I would rather people find my channel, because that means if they want to stay, they're more, if they subscribe them that way, they're more likely to stay and hang around because they liked what they saw. You know? Which takes a lot longer to get the ball rolling. It really does. So this is essentially the beginning of what I hope to be my best seasonal total. I mean, we've still got, what, 2 weeks left of the season? More? I don't actually know. I can't remember when the season actually ends. I keep forgetting to look when I'm on the main menu. Oh, it can't be 2 weeks yet. We haven't even had any warnings yet, have we? So I've got plenty of time to make a decent attempt at this. So we normally get a pop-up telling us how long left of the season, don't we? One thing I do like about this current steep angle, the Frank is angled anyway. Like if it was on a flat, the belt would be angled anyway. But it's angled whilst on an angled slope, which means none of these dirt nodes are getting stuck on my belt, which is fantastic. No, I think the music's dwarfing the in-game sounds. Oh. Okay, that looks better on my little sound wave bar thing I got on OBS. Is that better for you guys? It's really finicky to twiddle, so I could have phrased that so much better, couldn't I? It's really finicky because to try and change the volume on Windows Media Player, because right now, as you're hearing it, it's only on volume 3 out of 100. Before, I think I had it 5, so there's not a lot of room for making it quieter. So hopefully we're good. Right, I was about to say something. Cannot for the life of me remember what I was going to say. That doesn't matter, let's get back to it. The memory leak's pretty big tonight. The entire time I was setting up and prepping the claim, and you know, I was at 60 the entire time, 60 FPS the entire time. Look at me now. People seem to think it's the Franks. It doesn't seem to be changing for me. Oh, I need to turn them back on. That's the problem with this game, you get distracted way too easily. You know you need to be digging, but you just can't always bring yourself to do it. So I've been thinking, my voice comes across as a little echoey, let's call it. Not much, but like I'm in a sound bounce back room. Not, it doesn't actually give an echo, you don't hear me twice. But you can hear the emptiness of the area, if that makes sense. I know why it does that. It's because I'm on a blue snowball mic. I have been for years, but this channel, my old channel, but it's a omnidirectional mic. I'm not gonna set up any kind of upgrade bar or anything like that, like I did with the graphics card. The graphics card was this is kind of needed kind of thing. Whereas I have a working microphone, so. But any donations for a little while, I'm probably going to hold on to now to upgrade. It will still be a blue model. I do like the blue. But I'm going to get a monodirectional condenser mic. So hopefully, so when that does eventually happen, that will help improve the sound quality a little bit. Sorry guys, this is what happens when there's not much chatting going on. I tend to ramble. I used to be a lot better at it, but I stopped doing videos a long time ago. I find it a lot harder to do a solo running commentary when you know you're streaming. When I used to do videos, I never used to edit out what I used to say. So I used to record like the whole video pretty much in one go. You know, joke about any mistakes I made, things like that. But I knew it was a video, and I knew I was talking to future you. But now I'm talking to. But when you stream, you know you're talking to present you. And I know that shouldn't make a difference, but it does. Oh, I've got some bad news for anyone who is a fan of Prison Architect and who has pre-ordered Prison Architect 2. The game was due to be released, like, what was it? 7th, I think it was, of next month. Yeah, they've pushed it back now till September. That really sucks. Like, they got some huge memory leak issues and low-end system crashes and things like that going on, so they need to do like massive playtesting and fixing and things like that. Apparently, if you ordered it on console, it says on their announcement, if you ordered it on console, pre-ordered it on console, you're going to get refunded as per console rules or something, and you'd have to pre-purchase it. I'm not sure how many people here actually are getting PA2. I mean, it's sim people in general versus mining sim people that are here, isn't it? For that aspect. It's a shame they're not offering people who, like, asking for people who have got it pre-purchased. They can't do it to everyone, obviously, otherwise what's the point in delaying the release, but like getting some select few who have pre-purchased it to test for them. That would help speed the process up, surely. I really do hate the corners. Nice, it worked. It worked. It swapped properly again. That's what I want to see. No, I think time for some coffee before I get into this too deeply. That's better. My throat, I could feel my throat like needing to clear constantly. It was annoying. Oh, do you know what was annoying actually? Earlier, I don't know why. My arm wasn't resting on a nerve or anything like that. My thumb, whenever I was using the keyboard and mouse, my thumb would not stop twitching. My thumb was constantly tapping spacebar. It was out of my control. But I could feel nothing. Normally when you've got like a trapped nerve or something like that that's causing the twitch, you can feel where it is. There was nothing. There was no cause behind it. It was as random as a sneeze without a build-up. As you guys can see, I've set this one up better this time round. Got more control on it. He says as he almost screwed that last one up. Is that one going to fill up? I don't think it will. I think it would just be under. Yeah, we're fine. You're done, you're done. You're done. Okay, everything's ready. Oh yeah, I was right about the gold prices. Year 4, I was saying it was either year 4 or 5 they bottom out. And I was 100% on that. That's where they peaked. That was one day before autumn. No. One day before winter. 10 of spring, 10... Day 10 of spring is end of spring. Day 20 is end of summer. Day 30 is end of autumn. So, yeah, that was the end of autumn. They peaked for me. And if you weren't here yesterday, it took me a moment to remember what it was. But if you guys want to get rid of the flashing from lightning, there is an option. I'm just going to give that to you guys now, because this is weird the way they set it up. You've got to go to game. And you want... intense light effects. Why are they disabled now? It's backwards. Oh yeah. No, it was disabled when it was enabled. But basically, if it's you need to, whatever it's on, if you've got the flashing from lightning, whatever one this says, whether it says enable or disable, just ignore. If it says it's off, ignore that. Just turn it on. If it says it's on, then turn it off. Either way. Or maybe I switched something. Hold on. There. Now it's saying enabled. That's better. So I must have accidentally switched it. That was it. So it was disabled and I enabled it. By enabling the intense light effects, for some reason it's reversed. It turned off the lightning. Hopefully that will help some of you guys out. Because if you're like me and you always end up pausing the game mid lightning flash and it's just a constant flashing. Because of this slope, I could only go half in on the square. Hello, Asdod. How you doing, dude? Did you see the thing in Discord that I posted about? You being the main one who wanted to get something like that. Oh god, yeah, it is, isn't it, dude? I really appreciate the fact that you get up this early for me on your day off. I know that you're usually up at stupid o'clock in the morning, like, what was it, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning you get up for work? And it's, like, ingrained, but even so. Maybe what I posted in Discord about would help you with those early morning Sundays. Basically, guys, I've been messing around with some merch ideas, and I came up with like a coffee cup. Or was it like a 15-16 ounce of coffee cup? There's a lot of other things I can turn into merch. This thing, Streamlabs has dozens of different things you could do. Clothing, water bottles, school supplies. you name it. The problem is, when using something like Streamlabs, and don't get me wrong, they are one of the most used, maybe not for merch, but you know, for widgets and things like that. But I have no idea of the quality of their products. That's what I've always been hesitant about. Like the coffee cup itself, it actually says not microwavable and not dishwasher safe. You actually, what, you genuinely saying that you want some? There's another size as well, a smaller size, if that's too big for you. But I'd need to set it up. Well, you're going to be my mug product tester then? If you're going to be buying one regardless, would you mind being my tester for it? Like the quality feed, the quality tester. You already know, you know that I don't know the quality of it. You're getting, you know, all of that stuff. So if you're good with that, then your feedback would be really good regarding the, you know, does the image rub off easily and things like that. And if you really like it, Azad, I'll also set you up with like a woman's one-piece swimsuit. Well, you can't. You need a link to my store. Hold on, I've got the page open here somewhere. There you go, dude. With my thanks. That's not why I was mentioning it. I wanted people's feedback on the idea and everything. That's the thing I've always been hesitant about when it comes to the merch. Is I have no idea the quality, and I don't want you guys to lose out because of that. You found it anyway. Well, I posted a link anyway. I haven't got any pop-ups or anything set up for that. There might be some that Streamlabs have set up, but I haven't configured anything myself. I was going to remove the black on the background because the cup is black and the black on the background would be different shades of black, but I couldn't notice anything when I set it up, so I left it for the moment. But it's going to take a lot to get rid of that background because it's going to have to be like really zoomed in and pixel by pixel going around the outer edge of the image. Photoshop can only do so much. And here comes Noisy Daughter. Hello, daughter.
Hello.
some point I will have to do some brainstorming and just come up with some ideas of different products as well if I get into it that heavily. Sorry, I'm in think mode now. I need to get out of think mode. I need to get on with dig mode. I mean, I was automatic digging. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. I was like half watching chat, half in my own head. It was that last scoop, you know, now that I'm actually thinking about what I'm doing, I spilt half of it over the side. This is why I like to watch stuff on my second monitor whilst I play. Because I just go into automatic. I kind of start watching the game. I tend to watch, if I'm keeping an eye on both sides, I've got good peripheral vision. So I tend to watch the game here so I can still see roughly what I'm doing there. But I can also see what's going on in the other side. On like a TV show or a film or something. Oh crap. I think that said thanks. Yeah, like I said, I've not got it all set up. Thank you very much. I did see it said Azad. And things will need to be changed on that because I've got it with a green screen background. Let me take a look at what it actually said here. It should tell me. It was really small. Thanks for the opt to purchase merch and support your awesome channel. Well, thank you very much, Azad. So I don't actually get... I get, what? About $5 out of that? That's all I get out of it, so that's not bad, I suppose, in the long run. Now I need to get off this page. I was looking at things and, yeah. Was it a difficult process to order? Done even. Done ordered. Looking forward to seeing it arrive. So I did. I know lots of people who are dyslexic, and I've learnt to read through info through context, should I say? It was straightforward. I'm guessing you just needed to put in like name, address, and quantity. Well, I really hope it's good quality, dude. I appreciate you being my tester for it. The image itself, I placed... Basically, I put it on the far side from the handle. I could have had it a bit more to the left or a bit more to the right. But I figured this way it works for lefties or righties. Name, address, and quantity, then display name and message. Oh, okay. So, an order form followed by what is essentially a donation form. I just had a funny idea. I don't know if there's boxers on there. Boxer shorts on there, but if I can get the guy who did my channel art to do it, right? I have like the back end, a picture of the ninja, like he's just sliced open some material, and you can see like a butt crack behind him. Put that on the back end of the boxers. Yes, just like the dono page, just with the extra bits. Oh, sweet. I hope it doesn't take too long to get to you as well. Did it give any kind of indication as to how long it might take? Oh, do you know what? If I keep the merch page going, I might have that alternate donation pop up, because it didn't really pop up very often, did it? So the alternate penguin one, we should split the loot evenly, dude. That one, I think I had that as the thing. You didn't take notice. You was a bit too excited because you wanted one. Well, I suppose that's going to be one of the more ultimate tests for you, isn't it? You're not the furthest away. If it's an American-based company, you're not going to be the furthest away from it. But you're going to be one of. True, you'll likely get an email. I do kind of feel like people who are close worldwide to the company, or wherever they ship it from, would be getting scammed versus those who aren't. You'd all be everyone would be paying the same price. Well, I suppose no, maybe not. It just evens it out for the company itself, doesn't it? Like overseas shipping versus the not overseas shipping. Now I'm starting to wonder whether or not I should have done the travel mug. May 13th to 14th estimated delivery. So that's... Wow. That's almost 3 weeks. Damn. I wonder if that's because of where you are, or if that's what it's going to be like for everyone. That's different. That works different for me as well. That doesn't go straight into my PayPal from the look of it, because I didn't get a pop-up on my phone. Sorry guys, bear with me please. Wait, it says my profit balance is different from what it was telling me before. That's alright, don't get me wrong, it's still something. You know, I'm not arguing against that. And it says it's a fulfilled order, not a paid order. So I can't actually withdraw anything yet either from it. I was just looking, I'm not, you know. That'll be because you're in the future. Well, I don't know if it's because of where you are, or if it will be the same kind of delivery time for everybody. So it looks like the profit margin, I thought it was telling me I would get $5 of that. It was $3. $3.33. $3.33. But you know what? It's fine. As long as the product holds up, that's what. A little dono here, little dono there. It's absolutely fine for me. I don't mind. What I'm most concerned about right now is the quality for you guys. It's normal from when you buy in the US. That's assuming it's the US. I mean, the currency, I'm guessing so. But there's no guarantees that's the case. I suppose it would tell you on the mug itself when you get it. Like, made in, yada yada yada. Right, I'm gonna roll a quick cig here. Tell you what, Azad, as it's your day off, if you have no objection, and anyone else who's here who wants in on the conversation as well, it's absolutely fine. I'll be happy to do like a share my display view. Take whoever wants to through an idea of the types of products that are available. We can do a kind of brainstorm. Right. Got a nice little supply of buckets already. G, that's the button I was looking for. I'm not used to the keyboard and mouse control. What should that do? It's on the back belt, so that's fine. Gonna finish up this corner, then I'm gonna reposition. In fact, what I'm probably gonna do is a quick save and quick load to fix the FPS. The memory leak just really kicked me hard as soon as I started the stream today. It's been doing well all day. Oh, I've also found, now that I own I don't know what caused it. Okay. Maybe it's because I wasn't on the same claim as the starter one. Maybe it was because I purchased my Franks instead of renting them now. Either one of those things have changed. Both of those things have changed. But my Franks used to reset their rotation, extension and tilt every time I saved and loaded. They don't seem to be doing that anymore. So I think it's either where I'm on my second map, or because I now own them, or both. One of those three things. Don't know what's changed about this Frankenstein, but I keep hitting the belt now. For those who can't see my daughter, she's waving hello to peoples. I said, for those who can't see my daughter, she's waving hello to peoples. She couldn't hear me because of her headphones. Yeah, you think I'm weird. Trust me. She's got nothing on me. She is the total opposite of a ninja. I make virtually no noise when I walk. That has nothing to do with what I chose for my name. Nothing at all. But, I mean, I wear steel toe cap boots, I had them for a job when I was 18 and haven't really worn anything else since. Not that I haven't had the same pair of boots since I was 18, but in terms of style of footwear. God, could you imagine though? The same pair of boots, the exact same pair of boots for over 2 decades. They would walk on their own. But no, I make like virtually no noise when I walk. She is the complete opposite. I can always hear when she's there. I make people jump all the time at work. I'm constantly making my daughter jump when I walk around a corner. I don't mean to. I just walk around a corner, next thing I know, she's screaming in my face. But she is so heavy-footed. I really need to get this one right out of the way, don't I? There's not a lot of room here. Right. Quick save. Quick load. I said quick load. Thank you. Go double check everything is switched on. Apparently something's broken over here. Oh, that'll be from the fuel tank, which took it upon itself to roll downhill. I've got 4. Sometimes, depends how far back you go. This might be a 4 rank claim. Stay. Watching you. Yeah, I'll take that one up. Don't think I'm going for any of those. Nope. And definitely not those. Let's find out. No, you're still there. I don't even know where Spy is. I told them some of the stories, Katie, and they all think you're really weird. I'm joking, I didn't. Sorry guys, I think I wound him up with that one. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. I don't think she appreciated that one. It's slowly turning. It's really difficult to line it up when you're on the hill. I wonder if that will increase the noise of the dirt. It'll certainly increase the noise of our footsteps. I went in the wrong direction. I kind of like the reinforced hoses on this one. It goes with the actual skin, like the two-tone. Not sure about the claws though. Fix the dirt. On the plus side, I can hear the dirt digging a bit better. If you can put up with the sound of my footsteps, then I'd like to keep it this high. But I suppose we've also got... Is weather under that one, or is that separate? We'd also have weather on that volume as well. Oh, that's pretty high up. Or not, maybe is that 80 or is that 60? I think it was at 60. Sometimes I forget I have to slow down every now and then. I'm guessing that is the bulldozer. Midnight. 2,600 yards. Not fantastic, but we're only paying 48k in wages. That's not bad. So this 2 million, well, 1.89 million that we got will be more than enough to cover the 10-day period. Sorry, daughter needed to ask me something. What's the plant at? Filling up nicely. Let's empty out the front belt. Once we get flatter, down onto a flatter area, we won't be moving the franks quite as often. Not excessively move anyway. Oh sure, when I don't want it to slide over, it does all the time. But when I don't want it to... Sorry, when I don't want it to, it does all the time. But when I want it to, it's a real struggle. Perfect. Could not ask for a better lineup than that. At least my FPS are behaving this time. This might be a stupid question, guys. When a game has a memory leak, is it the VRAM or is it the actual RAM? I'm guessing VRAM, but I've never actually looked into it. I've just assumed. I mean, it's probably not normal RAM because, you know, I've just doubled up and I'm still having similar issues. But at the same time, my new graphics card has double the amount of VRAM and it's still doing something similar, just not quite as much. Where's the drop-off point? There. So the thumb of my bucket is lined up with the corner of the hopper. That's not very helpful. I usually dig in the opposite direction. The only reason I'm doing it from right to left this time is I want that square on the end as well. And I usually end up saying, I'll get to those last. But then never doing them. Need my other view again. I actually need to see what I'm doing here. He says as you can't see squat because of the dirt glitch. Oh, sweet. Thank you, guys. We're currently 7 people here and 7 likes. I really appreciate that. Wait, is that 100%? No, 99, but close enough. That's probably why it keeps out of syncing with the rest. Now, how did this one swap? Oh, perfect. No. Hey, Drew, how you doing, dude? They all swapped out. Oh crap. Save on fuel. How are the fuel doing anyway? Or is the fuel doing? 40%. That should be enough for another swap out at least. Yeah, well, I set this one up well this time. Alright, so you're done, and you're done. Yes, that is his name, A to Z. He is the encyclopedia. Although I would imagine the Australian encyclopedia doesn't begin with Apple, but well, I mean other things come before Apple, of course. But just as an example, it will probably prioritise Aardvark. Ah, I went the wrong direction again. I think last time my swap outs were reversed. And I keep memory muscling. I see they've taken the branding of the gold bars and put the new logo on, but upside down. But you're used to that because you're from down under. Yeah, no, I actually noticed that yesterday when I was smelting my big clean out at the beginning of the stream. I saw that too. It's also they've taken the GR branding off of the gold boxes, the buff boxes, whatever you want to call them. Oh, do you know what? The rain isn't quite so loud. As we've got people here who weren't here earlier, who I know play the game themselves, just in case you don't know, because I'd forgotten, and when everything got reset, this setting got reset. If you don't like lightning, you want to turn off the flashes, you go to game, scroll down to intense light effects, and turn it on. It's reversed. For some reason, turning this on will actually disable it. But if you do that, if you enable the intense light effects, you'll hear the thunder, but you won't see any lightning. Does this mean you're not banned anymore because I was banned on Gold Rush, not Gold? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm not taking part in speculation or anything regarding people who were banned. From my perspective, what's done is done, and it's not up to me to decide whether or not you're allowed to play the leaderboards. So, you know, what's the point in me talking about it? Because some people get aggro about it, and it just causes problems, so I'll just try to avoid that bit. Ah, damn it. Although I will say this though, dude. Wrong screen. That season was my first season back since they changed the way the gold amounts work. Right at the last little bit, I got kicked out of the top 10. Oh, I also started this 2 weeks late as well, this season. So, new... Of my first time using the new gold values on the maps, like the higher gold values and the lower drilling cap. And I started 2 weeks late. So, right in the last, like, 5 minutes, I got kicked down to position 11 on that one. And I didn't think I was going to make it on this one either. So I would like to say thank you. If you hadn't have been removed from that leaderboard, I would not have been on. Oh no, wait, no, I was on this one still. No, I was on the seasonal, but not on the map. No, I was on the map. Yeah, I was on the seasonal, but not the max. That was it. I think. Yeah, I was 8th on the seasonal on that one. So that one I was on there, guaranteed. Thanks to what happened, I got pulled in on the top 10 on the max. What skin was it? The Bumblebee car one. That was for that one. That season hazard was the truck skin. But you played the DLC version. You're on the friends list on that one. I mean, you only got 18,000. That's what I said. It was a truck skin. Oh, that one I've had for a long time. That pickaxe one I've had for a long, long time. Oh my god, was I muted that entire time? Okay. This, if for those who are curious, is the what me and Azad ordered this earlier. He's gonna be my product tester for it. We're looking into starting up some merch. I don't make that much profit. I get apparently when he ordered it $3.33 in profit. This is a 15-ounce mug. It is apparent, even though it's ceramic, it's not dishwasher or microwave safe, which I don't get. But I'm looking into doing different merch. Potentially. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know about quality, which is what's stopped me. What keeps stopping me. That's what the page looks like. Which I picked that background. I think it looks pretty. I think it goes pretty well think that looks quite good. But what was it I wanted? Down here. I'll show you the type of products we've got available. Oh, because of the transfer on the mug. Oh, it took me to the same place. So, we've got lots of different clothing items. It's not just in white. And I could stick the images on multiple different things on, like multiple different places on, like a t-shirt, for example. So you got the front, back, different sizes. On some things you can do the sleeves. Oh, there is boxers. Oh, there's swimming trunks. Could you imagine if I got someone to do me an image of my ninja? He's like got his sword where he's just split down the fabric, prying it open, and you see like a butt crack behind it. That would be so funny. Do you know what? That looks nice on its own. That doesn't look too bad on its own. But that's just the clothing side of things. Home and living is where the mug comes from. There's two sizes on that. Ninja flag. Pillowcases. Paper frame. Okay. Apron. Shakers. You've got water bottles. Travel mug. Apparently wooden ornaments. Towels. Yeah, who wouldn't want to rub ninja all over themselves? Bags of different varieties. Headband, because this is, you know, the 80s. Phone cases. Face masks. Socks. Patches. Holographic stickers. That's a nice idea. Or stickers in general. I don't know about the holographic. I don't know how that would work with my imagery. We've got different hats. Shoes. And school stuff. There's an embroidery version of stuff as well. Just, I don't know, pick something that'll do. This is what I mean about the quality. It's not just iron-ons. So if I went back to that one, I'd have to remove the background for this particular image, but if I did that and then, oh, this one doesn't do it. Let's pick something different. Here we go, embroidery. Right, let's do one without the background on it. Oh, okay, the embroidery is smaller. That's quite cool. Didn't realise it worked that way. You like the travel mug? See, I think it costs me, or ramps up the price a lot. But see, that doesn't look good, does it? I mean, the colour itself looks nice, but... So, I'd only do prints if I did clothing. But... Sorry, I got lost again in doing it. Back to game. So that's the problem with doing it. A lot of it is clothing, and I've got no way of knowing the quality. You know. So if anyone has any thoughts about if they'd like to see other like certain things on there or anything, please feel free to post in the comments below. Or if you're in the Discord, you know, let me know in the Discord. Well, the one that Azad ordered, Pampas, is a 15-ounce mug. It's the bigger of the two. I think the other one was like a 12-ounce. Me, I drink out of a pint mug. my coffee cup is actually like a, like a pint stein, like a pint glass with a handle. It's one of those for Guinness, but it's tempered glass, so it's obviously designed to handle hot or cold liquids, so I just use it for coffee. I do have a travel mug I got from Costa Coffee though, right? I swear to God, this thing is made from salvaged material from a fallen satellite or something. Because I make a coffee in this thing. There is no heat conduction from the inside to the outside. Like you're holding the outside of the mug and it feels cold, like cold metal. All it is there's no glass bulb inside or anything like that, like it usually is with travel mugs, proper travel mugs. And the coffee in it is still warm 4 hours later. Yeah, it's going to take about just shy of 3 weeks for Azad to get his. We're not sure if that's because of where he lives or if that's how long it would take for everyone. Yeah, I get that, the time to print it, but he's also in Australia. He's in Australia. Everything is slow here. You hear that? He just calling all Australian viewers. He just called everyone slow. He just called everyone, all of his own people, slow. Maybe that's why he's such a fan of the channel. Maybe that's all. Actually, do you know what, Azad? That actually tracks really well. Suddenly, I understand why people were asking why your pocket was talking that time I was yelling at people through your phone. Oh my god, that was such a fun stream. My cheeks hurt from laughing so much in that stream. That was that was unique, I have to say. For those who don't know, Azad was at work and he'd forgotten to put his headphones in. See, he watches me whilst he's at work. He forgot to put his headphones in, so he just stuck me in his pocket, and I kept going. And he kept telling me when he was going to approach a co-worker, and I was shouting things like, "Oi, you, get back to work!" Oh. It was really well timed as well, considering the obvious lag between what I'm saying and when you guys hear it. Oh yeah. You keep think about your nose. Oh, what was the other one? Oh god, it really stinks in here. Iron, help! I'm stuck! I can't get out this guy's pocket. I think that was one of them as well. Oh, that really was a fun stream. Oh, sorry guys, that one gave even me motion sickness then. And I can usually handle this view. Do you know what? Hindsight being 2020, I should have turned round back then and shouted. I'll say Azad instead of your actual name, but should have shouted. You know what, Azad? I used to think you were crazy, but now I can see your nuts. I know it's ripping off Dr. Evil, but. That one would have been hilarious. That's Dr. Hazard. Do you know what though, right? Whenever I think of a evil guy laugh in a spoof film, have you ever seen Master of Disguise? It's warm in here. It's like a tropical rainforest. Hello Russia, and I have no idea. I'm in the top 10 on seasonal. I'm currently 14th on max, but I'm hoarding buckets. I'm collecting buckets for anywhere up to 10 days, or when I reset the map, whatever happens first. Russia's seen it. Am I not turtle enough for the Turtle Club? But no, basically, the bad guy in Masters of Disguise is Data from Star Trek Next Gen. And whenever he does his evil guy laugh, every single time it makes him fart. It's stupid. It's lowbrow humor, but it works. Yeah, he said that ages ago. Why are you trying to break dance? That's why you're trying to break dance. You're not trying to break dance, my Frankensteins are trying to mate. Sorry, guys. Sorry, my daughter was kind of hovering. Guys, it's unhealthy for everyone. We're all obsessed with this game. Ah, they did it again. Okay. Leave them there for a minute. It's trying to break dance because it showed up to the parties. Because you showed up and the party started. Right. That's at 38%. That's at 67%. So one of these is going to get swapped out with one of those soon. Yeah, people are pouring a ridiculous amount of hours into this game. I know. Frank's too close to the wall, according to Oldman Gaming. No. It's basically... Oh, yeah. No, I know it was too close to the back wall. The dirt bulges forwards and it was interacting with that. I get that. I know that. I thought I'd moved it off far enough away. I normally do. Whenever I set them up, you'll see me get the right angle and then I'll just drive it forwards a notch. Hello, by the way, Freckles. You're like 60 hours, and that's a lot. I don't know how much I got in this leaderboards, but as usual, I've left the game running whilst I'm doing various different things. So, my hours in the leaderboard can't be held accurate to my actual time spent playing. I think last season I actually nodded off, managed to pause the game as I was falling asleep, but nodded off in my chair at some point for like 4 hours. Hey old man, how you doing? Oh, everyone, be warned, there is a moderator in chat today, so behave yourselves, yeah? Congratulations, Old Man Gaming, for your new position. Wait, you didn't get the icon, did you? Managed to claw your way to the top of non-DLC. We shall see if you can keep your new pace of 15k ounces at 10 to 11 hours IRL a day. Ouch. No. I need... Go with this one. Oh, you have got it. I am good. Did your reset earlier and now you're dozing. Oh, you do have your icon. Perfect. Yeah, Oldman Gaming is now one of my in-stream in-stream and in Discord moderators, guys. So. Congratulations, old man. Sold our first bit of merch today, guys. A bit of a milestone for the channel as well. I've only got the one item up so far, and Azad has been kind enough to order one because I was a bit uncertain about quality. I've never done merch with them before, so Azad has kindly ordered a mug and is going to be a product tester for it. Will take a little time for it to get to him, though. Right, nobody close the doors. I don't want to die. We like to riot, beware. Also, we like to post for a good time, call insert moderator name in Landlord Super. One of my moderators, Amber, she doesn't turn up very often, but I've kept her as a moderator, because she was the one who helped me come up with, when I was spitballing ideas for this channel when I was swapping over from my old one. And she was there in one of my Landlord Super streams not too long ago, and we was having a laugh, just joking around, and I was like, do you know what? and just painted on the bathroom, on the outside of the bathroom wall in the house I was building for a good time called Amber. Old man is a geezer, you're just testing his authority. Have you moderated a YouTube channel before, old man? If not, be aware. I did this once as a mess around. Like I timed someone out for like 10 seconds as a joke. It actually deleted every message that they had posted in chat for the entire stream. So be careful. Use your powers wisely, sir. Hey, Austin. I mean, it's all fun and games, you know, just messing around, just like someone winding you up for a joke, and you just like, yeah, take this, and time them out. But literally, it just deleted every single message they had posted the entire stream. I mean, it was funny. I didn't know it would do it. It was quite funny, but it obviously affects what people can see later on in the when they're watching the playback, doesn't it? Was it you I did it with, Phanthus? I think it might have been. I'm not sure. Not 100%, but. You're the cable guy. You don't want to mess. Oh, I wasn't a big fan of that film. Jim Carrey, love him to death, but Cable Guy wasn't one of my favourites. Although, that being said, there is one line from that film that has always stuck with me. Ah, so we're playing Prison Rules. Like when I timed someone out, like for a laugh, for like 10 seconds, and deleted all their messages by accident. That's what I was referring to. Well, I locked you in a cupboard. You just got some famous people's guitars in stock. That was quick. Unless you were waiting to brag about them. I meant to do the top one first. My bad. Well, in like roughly 3 weeks' time, Fanfus, Azad will be able to lock me in a cupboard. Well, I hope you get a really good sale price for those guitars, dude. No, come on. This is why I reset it last time. Ugh. Right. No, I was trying to get some speed up. I didn't mean to hit that bump. With great pleasure. You'll be locking me up in that cupboard. You stick me on a naughty step, yeah? Gonna wrap me up in cellophane. Wait, where's this going? I'm not sure I like where my brain's going with this. Wait. Yeah, that game gets complicated, but I'm not ballsy enough to try Vulcan. I think I'm lost. You know, I always fast travel that way the trailer goes to. I did that earlier. I tried to fast travel that on its own earlier. My truck also disappeared, but the buckets stayed put and fell to the ground. That's why I've just emptied them. That's that's two sentences that I don't think should go together, dude. The naughty corner. Right, time for Franks, I think. Oh, station is. Who said station is? Did someone say station is? Before that? Right, Azad, I'm just gonna... You can't see it, but I'm just gonna smile and nod. I tried. I did try when they introduced the showers and everything. I played it again, but I was struggling to figure out how to deal with the dirty water from the shower. I mean, I'd started a new game, so you know I didn't have a huge amount of resources, etc. Need a new worker for the claims. Fuel carrier. Refuels the generator and small engines like pumps and generator. I don't know. I'm not sure whether or not we need a new one for that. I mean, they've got an electric variant for almost everything. Okay, that's all running smooth. Did I mean to move that over so far? I did not. Which means that's going to get knocked around again in a minute when I do this last little square over to the side. No, not the Franks, but that's only one thing. And whenever I get a Frank that I've managed to set at max extension, I stick a big fuel pump next to it. So all I've got to do is just take the hose out, put it back in. Yes, I take my hose out the Frank and I put it back in. Repeatedly. Look out for when you sit on your chair. Maybe maybe me sticking my hose in the Frank repeatedly is why it break dances. So, ah, no, it burns! Stop! No! I did not. No. Slow it down, Indy. Slow it down. Okay, we got to change direction here because this is going to a very, very dark place soon. I guess you could stack fuel tanks to get up to the level so they don't have to teeter-totter the Franks to refuel. The only one I have trouble with is the one when I've got it like up on the lip of the embankment. Oh, this is going to be rocking so badly. I hate locations like this. What Final Fantasy? I'm not sure if I remember what you're on about. I hate side digging, but this is going to be how I have to do it. And it's still rocking around like mad. Oh, mine's all gone. You made me think, do you know what, I need coffee too, but mine's all gone, Hazard. That's alright though. Because that donation I got for the RAM, he didn't mind if that I grabbed myself a little 4-pack of Guinness, so I've got backup, well, something different, but you know, Russia, usually I would level the claim. But there's no overburden. I love dozing in this game. But there's nothing to doze. I mean, look. Where I am right now... Okay, yes. But then the one behind it, there's nothing. Oh, apart from the very, very back, but... I'll just be deleting gold. I know I shouldn't be digging this far down, but I just need to get into this square done as much as I can. I know, it's because the dirt's pushed out, bulged out at the bottom there, and it's pushing against the hopper. Personally, I don't think it's dancing, I just think it's excited to see me. Either that or it's trying to avoid me putting the hose in its socket. It does start to do this quite a lot when I approach with the fuel nozzle. Once you get into the Frank, when it's doing that, to adjust it, it will launch you forward. I know. I'm well aware. That's why you don't often see me... The Frank at the back against the dirt, that's why you don't often see it tilted all the way down to the ground. I usually tilt it a little bit, but just so that it's beneath the reach of the excavator, so I don't have to try and dig around it. Interesting map. Look, yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at my cache, I didn't really have a lot of options left at this point. I did have the same map at one point as Famfus posted in Discord, but I didn't really fancy the whole diagonal thing with the Franks and manoeuvring space. And his Franks are getting tilted. I'm the one that's cracked open a Guinness. Right, and I think that's as far as we can do that. No. Not on like... The only way 4 pints of Guinness would do that to me is if I down them in like an hour and a half kind of thing. Oh yeah, the Cougar has had her oil changed. She's got herself some reinforcements. back to work. Have a good day, Panthers. Thanks for stopping by. Or do you mean back to work on the game? Either way. Oh, and for those of you in my Discord, I don't know if you've noticed, a lot of your names are coming up blue now. I had different roles set up for quite some time. But for the longest of times, people weren't joining Discord, so when people eventually did join Discord, I forgot to do them. So if your name is blue in my Discord, you are now a ninja recruit. I'm assigning roles whenever I see people active. Or people who I know have been active for a while. Blue is a ninja recruit, and red is a ninja general, or aka moderator. I think I saw you on earlier, Austin. That's probably why. Like I said, if I've seen you online or actively chatting, then yeah, I'll grant you the role, because I know you're there, you're not just dead in the channel. But also, if I know that you, even if you're not on at that time, but I know that you do from time to time pop in and regularly have a chat with people, and then probably take a break from it, or so, you know, that sort of way, I've assigned roles to those people as well. And then when the channel gets its memberships, I'll probably get another role up and running for that, so that I can post the member-only videos to a member-only channel. No, the Ninja General is red. Oh, nice, dude. Congratulations. Did you mention me? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't tell him how I can make my Frankenstein's break dance, did you? No. It's only an awesome feat that I've managed to do twice this season. And then, I forget how many times last season. Maybe the colour's off on your monitor or something, dude. Pretty sure it's red. Well, it's like a burgundy, which is like a really dark red. But that is still a version of red. I can see why you thought it was brown, though. Like, if you've got too much darkness on your monitor, I can see how, maybe, or lack of contrast or something. I'm not even gonna go on with that song, dude. What the hell? Oh well, a preemptive happy birthday. I'm not the best with dates, so I'll most likely forget. Apologies in advance. You're always hyping me. Well, thank you very much, dude. Are you, like, really behind in the stream? I've said a lot since then. Back now, have coffee, just lurking while I set up Frank's. That's all good, dude, all good. just remember, if a Frankenstein is tilted, it doesn't reach as far as when it's flat. Your manage affiliate GMS has been good to you. Glad I saw you get the new card. Oh, yeah, got the new card. And the day of the new card, I got another donation of $75, which allowed me to double up on my RAM. I went from 16 to 32 gig RAM, which got delivered today. I know you don't really need too much more than 16. Some games are starting to get a little greedy. But it's also nice to have backup in case like some of my RAM burns out. You have gold on the DLC side. I'm in Indie's Friends, so you can see my progress. You are. Azad's beating you. Haha. You thought it was orange. Okay. Rasha, you're not live. Just so you know. If you want to catch up, click the little dot next to the button saying live. It should be grey instead of red right now for you. If you want it to be live, it needs to be red. Well, it's not the fact that Steam games are getting expensive, Austin, because if you know the right third-party key sites to go to, you can get quite good discounts. I'm talking about greedy with RAM. Oh, it's red now, is it? You were really behind on the replies. Maybe try a refresh. I don't know. Like a lot of games, when I say games are getting greedy, I mean not only the amount of VRAM they need, but system memory too. Ah, you was on the phone. Oh, okay. Was you here earlier, Rasha, when Azad ordered the first ever bit of merch? Did you see what the mug I created? Wait. You got 35 gig what? Hard drive space left? If that's the case, how many hard drives do you have? Well, he. My problem is I'm struggling with the potential. Is it worth doing it for you guys? I don't know the quality of stuff. And he was willing to be a product tester, so. Yeah. Solid state drive is great. Fantastic. But what size is it? And how many drives do you have in total? Or do you only have the one hard drive? So you've got a 453 gigabyte hard drive, but that's the only one you've got, right? I don't actually know that one, Russia. Must be a regional thing. Alright, Austin, let me show you something here. Just making sure there's no giveaways to any personal info. Right. That's my hard drive for my PC, the operating system. It's got a couple of programs on there, but it's barely used. That's one where, if I'm doing video clips, it's also got any audio tracks I'm using, thumbnails for streams, things like that. And then this 2 terabyte SSD is for games only, right? No, I get it, Austin, but I'm just trying to show you something here. The more stuff that is on this hard drive, with the same as that's got your Windows on it, the slower your Windows is going to go. It may not be as much of a notice because you're on an SSD, but it does affect it. I've actually got room in my PC for another hard drive, and I've got a 2 terabyte, not an SSD, just a standard HDD laying around, like another 2 terabyte backup. But what I'm trying to tell you, Austin, is you don't need a new PC. What you need is a new hard drive. If you can get yourself a 1 or 2 terabyte hard drive installed in your PC as a backup, there's a place storage. Oh, I actually need to reassign, apparently. No, I don't. I've got... There we go. I've made... You can add drive, so you can make a new folder for where your games want to go. What I've actually done, I've set up a folder for Epic, and I've set that folder as the install location for Epic Games. That's where they're going to go. I've done the same for Origin. Where is it? There. I've done the same for Uplay, and I've done the same for Steam. So all my games are automatically being installed on that location. Once you have got a new folder, a new disk installed, and you've added your secondary location up here, check your checkbox and you can say move. So you can move it to the other hard drive and it'll free up space on your Windows drive for you. You don't need to go right now, dude. Don't go waste your money. Just look into it. Take your time, look into it. With your computer, you don't want to screw stuff up. If you rush and screw something up, even if it is just installing a new hard drive, make sure you got the power to run more drives. Make sure you got the space to run more drives. Look into what isn't going to die on you straight away. Just things like that. I don't want you screwing up your entire PC because I've said, you know, get a new drive. But at the same time, getting a new drive will save you having to get a new PC. It will save you a lot of money. Fair enough, dude. Just I've warned you, just in case, okay? If anything does go wrong, it's unlikely, but if anything does go wrong, I've warned you and I can't be blamed. Just remember that. You guys are all witnesses. Drop everything and run to Best Buy. Do it. Okay, double check that you got the space. Before you go as well, check that you've got the wires that you need. Because if you get the drive, but then find out you don't have the hard drive USB, or whatever it is. Russian guy, hello. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. But welcome. Ah, hello. See, let me see if I'm sorry if I butcher this. I really am. Privyet. Hopefully that's close enough to be, to be worth the effort and appreciated. And welcome, by the way. I think I did butcher it quite badly, actually. Sorry. Oh. The cougar was struggling to move her fat ass in the right direction. So when we began this stream, granted, yes, I've messed around quite a bit. I kept stopping, showing other things, stuff like that. But we only had about 6 buckets sitting in the pickup truck at the time. We've been streaming for 3 hours. And like I said, I kept stopping and showing other things. But that's not too bad, considering. Oh, crap. Stop everything. Stop everything. When the hell did that happen? Where's my truck? Get back in. Thank you. We came very close to maxing out the plant. And I didn't even realise it. Of course, if I was working for a real gold miner, I would be so fired right now. Who can tell me why? What is the one thing I'm doing wrong for the clean out? The one big major no-no. Because I'm not drinking coffee. There was actually there's actually one thing I didn't do during that clean out that would have genuinely got me fired in real life. On the spot fired. Not finish your shift. Not here's your notice. Just get out of here. Go now. Before I kill you kind of fired. I left the water running. Not only left the water running whilst there's no dirt going through the plant, but I left the water running whilst I'm potentially cleaning out, even though I wasn't cleaning out the sections where the water is, but still. I know why the jigs had double up on the bucket. They're out of sync with everything else, so occasionally you'll get a double from them in the space of filling up everything else. You'll be fired too. Nobody got time for the water. What time? What's the time for me right now? In real life, 7 minutes past 10 at night. So 22:07. You're too busy drinking coffee to turn water off. Coffee first, then water, then work. Got to keep hydrated. Here's the ironic thing, right? My coffee is so strong, with the amount of coffee I put in it, that the Guinness I'm drinking now hydrates me more than my coffee does. And that's not, I'm not even lying about that. That's genuine. Oh, don't get me wrong. No, I do also agree. Coffee first before anything else. I can't even say a single word in the morning other than until I've got at least 3 gulps in me. My daughter's overslept and she's going to be running late for work. That's fine. I'll make a coffee, have a few sips, gulps before I go wake her up. I was about to say, oh, surely not. Surely I'm enough to wake anyone up. But then I stopped and I thought, actually, do you know what? Some of the crap that comes out of my mouth, you might need to be awake for. Just to be able to understand what the hell I'm talking about. It's 12 at night for you, so you're 2 hours ahead of me. Look at that, Azad. It's another future person. Azad here is, what are you, 11 hours in the future? 10? Something like that? Sorry guys, daughter again. Isn't that right, daughter?
What?
If you're running late for work because you've overslept or anything, I won't even come and wake you up until I've had a coffee. Oh, and as old man's a future man. Bucks, you're just in the past. I don't like this. My streams are filling up with more and more people that can see into my future. Azad, I wonder if the time it takes for that cup to get to you accounts for the fact that you're 9 hours in the future. Or whatever it is. Or however long it is. You're always running behind. Well, that's because you like to watch people leave. I know. I know what your game is. You like to watch people go. I got your number. If they don't account for the fact that you're in the future, you'll get it earlier. If they do account for the fact that you're in the future, they're going to be just as lazy as everyone else and be like, he can wait however many hours it is. Oh, hold on. I should let my moderator, Mr. Gamer, the guy who made my designs, you'd probably like to know that someone actually bought something with his design on it. So people always like it when their work is appreciated, you know. Never know, it might entice him into the stream. Just your wife. That's your story and you're sticking to it. I bet you're one of those people. You see an attractive woman walking towards you, so before she even passes you, you start looking behind you so that she has to walk into your field of vision. Oh. She's standing there with a gun to your head, right? Or a whip in hand or something, I'm guessing. Oh, sorry, I believe you. Blink twice if you need help. I believe you. Don't worry. I don't know how I can see you blink twice, but... You know, for the rest of that square in the corner here, I might do the unforgivable. And just finish off the second half of that square with the loader. It's on such a bad patch of ground, an uneven patch of ground. Blink, blink. Oh. It's so funny when the streams sometimes just naturally devolve into idiotic comedy like this. Trying to make this happen and it goes completely tits up, but naturally happens, naturally occurs. So goddamn funny. No, I am not on mute. And just in case... I typed it in chat as well. I mean, I was chatting with Bucks, so I was having a dialogue with Bucks. We were communicating. Your stream did not appreciate my humour. You don't think it likes you watching other people's streams? What does it stream then? Do you have to watch it stream? Your computer or phone or whatever you're watching on. Oh wow, nice catch up, old man. You were what? 8,000-10,000 behind me earlier? Some nice catch up there. You're 20,000. You're only 8,000 beneath the top 10 there on seasonal, old man, as well. You opened up Twitch at the same time, so one of them gets muted whilst you're watching the other. Oh yeah, Azad, did you ever watch that Australian stand-up that I introduced you to? I can't remember if I asked you if you'd seen it or not. Yeah, put a bit in now. I am dozing and it's taking way too long. It does, but I really enjoy dozing. It's so therapeutic. I actually wish this claim had enough overburden to be able to flatten it, because I do love a bit of dozing in this game. Randy Feltface, yep. Haha. Yes, it was Randy Feltface. Love that guy. He is so funny. And you almost forget that he's operating a puppet, don't you? He moves that puppet around in a way, almost in a way, that the comedian would move. Like, I'm not just... I mean, he has the kind of slide around that puppets have, but he bobs when he walks, and he has the hand actions, and he even makes the puppet stare at people when he's interacting with them. It's so goddamn funny. He's got a lot of shorts and clips from his long shows, but there are a few, like a handful of long shows on YouTube. They're from DVDs. First 20 minutes of Evan watching any of his stuff, I was literally crying with laughter. And you swapped up properly. So I don't need a partial bucket. I don't need a partial bucket because I've got a full-on big one over there with the cougar. Ha ha! No, 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 no. Come here. Oh my god. Really? I've been so smooth today. Why are you messing up with me now? I mean, when I say I've been smooth with a capital smooth. That's how smooth I've been. I've been so smooth, my FPS has dropped below 30, which is really stupid. Oh, I should stop my Franks. Wrong button. Quick save. Quick load. Alright, is everything swapped out and everything filled up? No. Finally got your wash plant set up and own all but 3 pieces, so I'll be catching up soon. Well, I dreamed I was catching up anyway. Well, you don't actually have to own the wash plant to catch up. As long as you're making enough money to cover your costs. I only did it because I never really do. Normally I just keep renting throughout the entire season. So I figured, you know what, it'll be something different. Last time I had them in here, long time ago, I actually had it all neatly in lines, painstakingly done to save space. Look at me now, Ma. Do it just right. You can bounce it off the lip of one. And it almost... There we go, look, quite nice to tighten there, but I just had an epiphany. Space saving! No. No. No! Get in there, fill that gap shot, soldier. Shoulder. Fill that gap shoulder. Not what I'm trying to do. Oh, is there not enough support there? Okay. Can't believe this is supporting me. No! Actually, do you know what? Close enough! This is all the rest of the stream's going to be now, me trying to organise my buckets. The cougar's going to get jealous. Really? Apparently you can't go any further backwards. Got all this extra space for storing, and I'm trying to condense as much as possible. Work that out. There we go, that'll do. That's still quite decent for... At this point, we're looking at 2 days. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 36 buckets. Although that looks only partially filled. So does that one and that one. So the jig is not always filling up properly. That's annoying. So did you get a good claim, old man? Lay it on me. Just how screwed am I with your catch up, your return to power and glory and riches and crap? I need to hurry this up. Haha. What the hell? Kind of, like 4 meter overburden, but... See, I would love to have overburden on my claim. I'm so jealous right now. Okay, I was only joking that the cougar will be pissed off that I'm organising buckets. I just can't right now. Oh my god. God damn it. They're these squares. What are they? 3000s? Finally down the 4 meters, and now I have 3 rows with 4 squares each cleared. That's the first spot. The second has less overburden. It's a shame that you can't push the good gold onto the squares that you just removed the overburden, thereby evening them out. Yeah, even have one that is about 3.7. Dude, nice. I got a 3.5, I think. Somewhere. So I've got some overburden on the back ones. At least, but that by then, that's not really going to matter much. 3.3s. 3.4. 3.6. 3.4. Yeah, 3.6 seems to be my best. Ugh. Oh my god, this is so weird. Ugh. Oh, she's got one hell of a tailpipe on her. She took it like a true Karen. Oh. This has definitely been one of those streams, hasn't it, tonight? She just didn't like me co-sorting with other buckets. She got jealous. Had a tantrum. See, I might bulldoze that back spot if the ground is rough enough. Actually, let's find out. Let's take a look. So... it's going to be a weird area. I'm just going to highlight the stuff that I'm probably going to dig. Not the best gold bearing, but they're diggable. Oh, do you know what, actually? Yeah. No, I'll flatten the crap out of that. Just the whole lopsided side of it. I don't know, do you reckon that's accurate? 800 ounces. Oh, that breaks the whole pattern. God damn it. No overburden on those ones virtually. I don't know if I'm going to go on these ones or not. We'll find out by the time I get that far back. But I've got to struggle through all of this uneven terrain. Ugh. Well, look at that bit. Right there, look at that. That's horrible. It's like the dirt equivalent of the bulge in a banana hammock. May I just move my Frankenstein? I'm not sure. I hate having to dig like this. I don't like deleting crap. Not when it's stuff I want to process. But I am not setting up the excavator on that area again. That one is just too annoying. Too motion thickness inducing. You done? I swear my Frankensteins have a brain of their own. There we go. Right. So I am off tomorrow. Still, 3-day weekend. Remember. And I'm back at work on Monday. So we'll be able to see. There's no way I'm gonna get 7 days in. Well, I mean, I can. If I remember rightly, it takes what, 2 hours for an in-game day? 14 hours. I mean, it's possible. If I put in the hard graft, it is certainly possible to reach the end of 10 days by the end of tomorrow. But that being said, this is me. I get distracted. I pause to do other things and so on and so forth. So unlikely. But let's say for a second that I do get to 10 days by the end of tomorrow, or day 10 by the end of tomorrow. I'll probably wait until the start of the next stream. You know, I'll go to work, do work, yada yada yada. Come home, have about 2 hours before stream starts, so I'll just take those 2 hours off. Do something else. If I'm not done in time, hopefully I'll be done by before the end of the stream. Either way, fingers crossed, you guys get to see the next clean out live as well instead of a video. There's also another thing that's being tested as well with that purchase. The money apparently isn't instantly available to me, from what I've seen so far. So it would be nice to see, a good way to see like how long it takes for me to receive the money, my part of the money from that. I suppose they've probably got to give enough time for people to change their mind, don't they? And ask for a refund. Then they've got to take their amount out of it. But seriously, though, I said I do appreciate you being the tester on this. It will kind of help pave the way a little bit. So good to be on proper flat ground though. You know, guys, I just realised if you're digging, like if you dig if you dig or set up or clean out or whatever, but if you're actually playing the game constantly for all 3 seasons, that's 60 hours worth of gameplay just for 1 year. Banfus has done just over a year's worth. Oldman hasn't quite done a year's worth. And that's assuming that you know, nobody's sat there with the game paused and gone off to do something else quickly or anything along those lines. Thank you. Did not want to let go of that dirt. That must have had some good gold in it. Didn't want to let go. Right, I think that can be considered enough in that direction. I mean, there's a little bit more of the wall there, but down that way. I can leave that for now. Ah, come on. Thank you. Right, just got a little bit of clean up over here to do. Although, I have just noticed time, guys. So I might start ending things off here. It's only for like 5. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. We'll do the swap out, then we'll end it off. Next stream after this, of course, will be Monday, like I said earlier. Same time, same place. Well, you guys know that. You know my schedule by now. Mostly. I mostly know his schedule. I just don't understand a single bloody thing he says, so I kind of guess it. A 3k day, that's not too bad. Considering the slow pace we've been doing. This guy speaks in UK English. I don't understand. You mean I speak proper English? English. Original English. Actually, no. Original English is Latin. Or not even that. I suppose original English is a derivative of Latin that evolved into Latin. Original modernized English. But don't worry, I can't understand myself sometimes. I mean, I have been speaking England since I was a children, and I am quite flatulent in the language. But even so, I have trouble sometimes. He speaks Australian English. You know what that means, don't you guys? He speaks criminal. Sorry, dude, I couldn't help it. I could not help myself on that one. I do apologise. Right, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna go before I land myself in in some hot water here. Thank you all very much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to rate and comment below, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe, sleep well. Goodbye.